Have you ever wondered how you could support your local mission?
We are standing in front of the Sunshine Rescue Mission, which is a local homeless shelter that we've been supporting since before we even moved to Flagstaff on a full-time basis.
And in this video, we're going to show you a resource that we use this Christmas to support them.
That's right, and we want to issue you a challenge. We're hoping that you're going to jump on board and be able to use this resource or something similar so that you also can support your local, either your local rescue mission or even just one individual homeless person. Now, normally we don't really like to talk about what we're doing for a charity basis. However, I got inspired for us to do a video about this by watching Good Simple Living. This is a vlog channel that I'm a big fan of, and they have been doing for the last 3 years a resource drive for a pediatric cancer center. And because they did videos, they've been able to raise so much more money and support so many more families. And so I thought, Mark, why don't we do a video about the backpacks?
Backpacks are really, really cool, and we're going to share that, what's in them and that sort of thing. And they're just a great way to reach out to those less fortunate during Christmas, but you can use them all year long, obviously. So this video is all about helping other people. That's really what this whole thing's about. We just want to help some other people. I don't know about you, but we feel really blessed, and we are blessed. And there are a lot of people that are struggling, and this is a great way of giving back. And you know, giving always feels better than receiving. That is absolutely for sure. We thought that we'd introduce to you what we found on Amazon were some really cool kind of homeless gifts that would help people. It was great to show up there with a little package, and they get to open it up, and we do a raffle for a couple of them, and then everybody would get them. So it was really fun, and they enjoyed it, and so it was really, really cool to do that.
This year, we looked at each other and said, hey, we should do that again.
When you can go, you know, feet on the ground, boots on the ground, and go into, like, say, a rescue mission, like the Sunshine Rescue Mission, and literally get the stuff and go there and hand it to someone face to face. I mean, it's just really a great ministry moment. It's almost not even what you're giving them.
Totally true. Totally true.
It's really just like somebody cares enough to look them in the face. How you doing? What's going on? Hey, we got this little gift for you.
Hey, we want to show you what we're doing for our local homeless shelter this year for Christmas. This need is not just for the 25th of December. I would highly encourage you in the new year. The homeless people are in need 365 days a year.
So we did the gift bags, and then we would fill them up with some stuff. And so we were thinking of doing the same thing this year. And I thought, well, wait a minute. Maybe there's some sort of program or something that supplies, or you can buy like kits, like homeless supply kits. And that's where Amazon comes in. It's a really cool thing. So what we're going to show you is one box with enough for 12 people. Inside of this box are 12 backpacks, so maybe pull one of those out. And we're going to pack these tonight with our home group over at the Andersons. So the Andersons this year went in with us, so we're splitsies on this. So we just want to go over some of the stuff that's in the backpack. So Jackie is showing a stocking cap.
Stocking cap. There are gloves.
Socks. Socks are huge for homeless people. And then last but not least is kind of a little toiletries bag, I guess, sort of thing.
Yeah, little toiletries. We've got toothpaste, soap, a razor, a comb, deodorant, just little deodorants, kind of travel size things. Obviously, this is a great starter kit, and even if this is all you buy and fill the backpacks and give these away to homeless people in your area or take them to your homeless shelter so that they can give them away, that is amazing. Let's say you didn't want to buy this off of Amazon, you were going to put together your own kit for homeless people, or you want to supplement this. We have some suggestions over the course of the years we've been working with homeless, some things that they really appreciate and can really use. Items like granola bars or those little tuna cracker packages, things like that that make a little bit of a meal when they're out and about and don't have access to food at the shelter.
That's true.
Chapstick, lotion, sunscreen, all of those things.
Yeah, body wipes too.
We're also putting hand warmers in these, refillable water bottle.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Think of things that if you were exposed to the elements for a long period of time that you might appreciate. So we really want to give you a challenge, and we challenge you to put together, even if you just do one backpack like this and give it away to somebody in your area. With every single person who watches this, who does even just one, think of the ripple effect that that would make. It's not curing homelessness, but it is curing a need for someone who is going through homelessness in that moment.
Be able to look somebody in the face, hand them something that you know they're going to use and need. That's pretty special. You want to, well, Mark, how much is this? How much was it? I think it was $192, $191 for a 12 pack. And I think we ended up buying 4 of them. So between us and the Andersons, we bought 4 so we can equip 48 people. So that's the start of this, which is super cool.
Prices on that could definitely change depending on when you're buying this. So make sure you click the link below. We are going to link to the packages of this. And we're also going to post some links for additional items that we recommend if you want to supplement the backpacks for sure. Or if instead of doing this backpack, you want to do something a little more personalized from yourself, however you want to do it, we'll link to all that below. All right, so why don't we pack all this stuff up? We're going over to the Andersons. We'll get some video there. And why don't you come along with us?
Let's go.
We showed up at the Andersons with our backpack kits, and then other members of the home group showed up with other items to contribute into the backpacks. So we had Bibles with tracts, as well as candy canes and granola bars, and maybe a couple of other things too.
Some other good stuff.
Okay, this is John Pryor, and he's not signing the release form.
John, you won't sign it? He wants to get paid.
I'm like Dennis
To be in the
Rodman.
video.
You what?
But he's a
I'm like
big,
Dennis Rodman, pay me.
he's a big country western store locally, so that's what's going on.
Just right in this room, actually.
And then we can put all of these toiletries here. And the socks can, whoever's doing socks can kind of be here.
Backpacks come with stuff in them, right?
So the backpacks can, so here I'll show you.
Okay.
So we have scarves, hats, gloves, socks.
This is Jackie, you guys. You've seen her before on the channel, but
Trees.
I'm thinking to put,
And then
Bible.
the
what do you guys
Bibles and
think?
tracts.
Yeah, so we have 3 boxes.
And then
We have,
there's the backpacks over there, Mark.
so here's what we're thinking on these backpacks. We've had a committee meeting.
Okay.
So we turned this thing into a Henry Ford thing where we actually put together an assembly line, everybody got involved, and it was really, really cool stuff in those backpacks.
This actually turned out to be a really good time, just getting together with friends and doing something to help others.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the opportunity to gather.
What's that saying? Many hands make light work? Something like that. Anyway, you know what I mean. I really do want to encourage you that if you're going to rise to the challenge and put things like this together, it would be a great idea to get together with family or with friends and do something similar like this. You can do it around a breakfast bar like this or a dining room table, but it really went by quick and it was actually a lot of fun. At the end of this video, we actually tell you how Mark and I got involved with the Sunshine Rescue Mission to begin with. But for now, let's go deliver some backpacks. Because Mark's been consistent with volunteering with the Sunshine Rescue Mission, I have to tell you the biggest blessing isn't just this one-time gift giving, but the continued relationships that we've grown with some of the guys that have gone through the mission and watching them get back up on their feet and raise a family. It's been a real blessing. Doing these backpacks, it's not going to solve homelessness, but it's going to solve somebody's personal crisis in that moment for that one person. And that's what we're really trying to do, is just make that difference.
And this video is all about just an opportunity and a resource, a simple resource that you can use to help your local homeless population. So in 2009, I took this big bag of clothes to the Sunshine Rescue Mission that I hadn't worn in 20 years or 10 years. And so I knocked on the door, they let me in. Pastor Jay looked like Elvis Presley, believe it or not. I didn't dress that way, but he was just a big, gregarious, sweetheart teddy bear guy. And he said, what do you want? I go, I just want to see if I can volunteer here. I felt like in my life I just had been kind of taking, right? And I just had been receiving, and I haven't been giving. And so I wanted to give. And so I told him about this PowerPoint presentation about my testimony, you know, how I had been born again and how that changed everything for me. And he said, well, 3 weeks from now, you can come and do it. And I went, well, I won't be ready in 3 weeks. He goes, yeah, you will. Jackie actually would come to the mission with me. It was before we were married. We got married in 2013. And so
Did you see that side eye I gave you?
coming up on the 10-year anniversary here next month. So that's how the Sunshine Rescue Mission came to be. And so I did a chapel. I knew a few Christian songs at that point. And so that was how I got involved, started donating to them, being true and showing up every month, and now twice a month, go there and do some music, and then, you know, preach the word, preach the gospel. And so it's been way more beneficial to me, I'm sure, than anyone has ever heard me sing or preach. But man, what a great ministry. And I've met fantastic, faithful people at the Sunshine Rescue Mission. The guests, of course, the coordinators, the management, the directors, all of them have, there hasn't been a bad one that I've met. So it's been really, really cool. And I have met some really crazy cool people, seen some crazy stuff, and heard some crazy stories, and got a real feel for why people are homeless.